everyone, my name is Catnip Panda and today I'm going to be showing you all of my My Little Pony custom figures. Yep. This is going from first ones ever made to finish. There isn't really much I have to say on that, so let's just get started. Now these two I made around about 2 years ago. When I first started doing PonyTube and all of that, I made these two. This one's a Pinkie Pie and this one's a Fluttershy. This one is what my OC used to look like. She used to be white with red hair, green eyes, and a YouTube cutie mark, and one red earring, or two. But the problem I had was that it looked like a YouTube pony rather than a pony that I created. So I changed her, but you'll see that in the future. It's not bad for a first custom, I'll admit. Like, the eyes are pretty good, and the hairstyle and dye, because I had to dye this hair, so it's alright for a first. But I mean, I wouldn't use it today. The paint is very dirty, and there's like a lot of Mod Podge I used as a sealant, which is alright, like, you know, to put on top, but it's just very lumpy when you put too much on, like me, because I was impatient. This one's name is Pink Lemonade. I made her at the same time, and I'm quite happy with this one. She started my series Wings of Desire, which was really fun. Her cutie mark is a heart with little bubbles in it. You know, like lemonade is fizzy. I quite like the eye job I did, the eye paint. For saying it was the first custom I ever did, I think this is pretty good actually. But yeah, I mean, I probably would use her in a video today, but I wouldn't make her main character again. She'd be like a background character. The next custom I made was this one, who I named Forest Flower, that was it. The paint job is very smooth on this one, but there is a bit of lumpy Mod Podge there. And I just don't like the colour I chose. It's not bad, but it makes her look a bit like an ogre. This one is Violet Skies. I made her next. She is an astronomer. You know, and if I ever need a mum for Scootaloo, I just use this pony. Olive Branch. She's not exactly a very memorable character, but she was one of the bad guys in Wings of Desire. She was like the one that had a voice exactly like Fluttershy and pretty much no interesting character traits, really. She's a peace advocate, olive branch, because you know one of the symbols for peace is a dove carrying an olive branch. Her cutie mark was supposed to be a dove, but I couldn't paint it right, so now it's just some kind of a star or whatever that is. Next up we have Ibro. Her cutie mark is the Japanese symbol for colour, or character I should say. I mean, I think it is. That's what Google Translate told me. Anyway, she is a Rainbow Dash that I painted in about like an hour. Like, well, I completed this in about an hour. Her profession is that she paints the sets for Catnip Panda. I mean, I know we don't have painted sets, but that's just what I kind of came up with. We have a Big Macintosh and a Carrot Cake. So let's look at the worst first. This one is Carrot Cake. Yeah, I know it's not very good to say that urine stuff is bad, but this is like awful. I hate this one. Just look at it. Just look at his face. I tried to do an underbite by covering his mouth in clay and it just looks awful. In this blotchy apron, this crappy paint job, weirdly painted cutie marks, trying to focus on it, the weird eyes. I mean, okay, to give me some credit, he's got a weird face. That's all the credit I can give. This is a crap custom. On a little bit of a higher note, we have Big Macintosh. I really like this one. I think I did a pretty good job for paint-wise. He's got a little clay harness with some map pins, like push pins. I just painted grey. I don't like the cutie mark job, but that's alright. I dyed the hair, just like I did with Carrot Cake, which is why I made them at the same time. Used to be an Applejack, and now he's Applejack's brother. So that's pretty cool. Next up I have these two. Let's start with this one. So when I was trying to make my OC, to paint the spray paint I was using, it actually melted the plastic, annoyingly. Like, even now, it's still a bit sticky, it's never dried. And so as a bit of a joke, me and my friend repainted it white, and the white dried on top of the sticky mess. We were never able to reattach the head, so Susan the Headless Pony was born. Yep. She's all like white and red and kind of dodgy, and she's got a detached head. And so yeah, you may recognize her. She was the pony that got her head torn off in the Halloween video. Oh, that was fun. But when the custom did work out, I came up with this, which is my OC mascot. The paint job isn't great, probably one of my worst because the spray paint got very cracky and dry. But you know, I rerouted it okay. The hair's pretty thin to talk about rerouting, but it's alright. Pretty alright job. And because the neck was so gross, I had to put a scarf on it. Next we have these two, John Watson and Sherlock Holmes from the BBC TV series. Oh, they're kissing. Okay. This one is John Watson. I designed his cutie mark. So it's like sort of like the British flag, you know, with the plus and the little, you know, lines coming outside. But then there's also the Victorian Cross, which is a special medal given to army doctors, and the red plus is also like a medical cross, implying that he's an English army doctor. I know, it's pretty cool actually. This one is Sherlock, dark grey. I used, or navy I guess. He used to have little nicotine patches made of Band-Aid, but they fell off. He has a blue pipe cleaner scarf, sort of dark grey eyes. Get some more light on him actually. He has got black hair, which I styled pretty well for given it was a pony, and a typical magnifying glass cutie mark. Now the last custom I have for you is one that I actually made today. Well, no, I mean, I just finished today. I've been making it for a while. Ready for it? It is my finished OC. As you saw, the last one I made was kind of crap, and I'm very pleased to announce that this is probably my favourite custom I have ever created. I was managed to deal with the crappy sticky paint by putting a sealant on top, like a clear spray seal. I've got her cutie mark. The paint job I love. I love the paint job because it's extremely smooth and shiny. There's gold smudges all over her, on her wings with some glitter. There's glitter on her cutie mark. I mean, there's a few blemishes here and there, but I think it's my best job. I think this is just like my smoothest and neatest custom that I've ever made, and I'm really, really happy with it. Well then, I guess this is my new mascot. Save best for last, you know? Okay, well, if you guys liked it, please give this a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, I don't know, go do your own thing, I guess. Peace out, bye!